go. We bout that business, that business. Boy, we bout that business. It get real up in that field, but I build bout that business. That business, that business. Boy, we bout that business. This all hustle, this ain't luck, lady buck. I'm about that business. We bout that business, that business. We trending on retreat, we bout that business, that business. All we know is win, ain't no defeat. We bout that business, that business. Competition can't compete. We bout that business, that business. Number one, I feel it in my cleats. Hey, we got facts, we got stats. Not to mention trending topics. You the champ? No, that's cap. Drilling, killing all the guys. Please don't try that, boy. You know we hotter, boy. Making all kind of noise. We on fire. What you know about them Ohio boys? We bout that business, that business. Boy, we bout that business. It get real up in that field, but I build bout that business. That business, that business. Boy, we bout that business. This all hustle, this ain't luck, lady buck. About that business. We bout that business, that business. We trending on retreat. We bout that business, that business. All we know is win, ain't no defeat. We bout that business, that business. Competition can't compete. We bout that business, that business. Number one, I feel it in my cleats.
Yeah, we back, babies. We back. Every time you look around, we in your face about that business. Blue Nitty, Rough Buck,
what's up?
super producer. Lady Buck is in the house. We got a lot of topics to go through. I literally, this is the one thing that has been just on my mind, and I know Rough Buck is gonna have problems with it, and I'm sure you will too, Nitty. Who are the top fan bases in the NFL? That has been plaguing me all day, and I already know that the Cleveland Browns is. But what say you, Rough Buck? I mean, I know that you know. Y'all got the Mafia, the Buffalo Mafia, and y'all been loyal, been to 4 Super Bowls, lost every last one of them, but y'all still staying there. Got a brand new stadium that the fans built. Why can't y'all be better than us? Is what I'm asking.
Well, let the record show we are better than you guys, so let's not go that route. So what I'm saying to you is, we're the Bills Mafia, baby. We get busy in there. We're the best fan. Hey, we got the best fans in the league.
Give me some reasons. Give me reasons, not what you feel. Give me the reasons why the Buffalo Bills fan base is the number one. I'm talking about the number one, not the number 3, but the number one fan base in the league.
Okay, no problem. We have gone on a big drought since the 4 Super Bowls we went to. We were on a big drought. Nobody has shifted from the Buffalo Bills. We've always been there. We have always been there as a fan base. So if you can go 17 years without making the playoffs and they still with us, let's go. That's why we're number one fan base in the NFL.
You got to give me more than that, son.
Hey, man, that's all I got for you, man. Because listen, I mean, you beating the Buffalo Bills down with a stick. You always try to talk about the Buffalo Bills and what we got, what we don't have. We are the number one fans in the league. We sit there, we show up. As a matter of fact, when we go to away games, we overtake the stadiums. So you can't get no better than that. You see it on TV, like I see it on TV. I've been a part of it, and we take over. Now, can the Cleveland Browns say that?
Well, of course.
No, you cannot.
Yes, well, of course. Listen, let me tell you something. The reason why the Cleveland Browns organization has been in default is because of management and ownership. The fan base itself has kept that franchise up and running, even though they left and went to Baltimore. We still brought that team right back with the same name, with the same dog pound, with the same sellouts. We've been doing this for years. Now you guys, y'all been in the same area, but the same stadium for all these years. Your stadium has
History.
is falling apart. You're getting a brand new stadium. Congratulations.
Hey, but
Okay, but
hold on,
one thing you cannot say
hold on. You
is the
forgot
Buffalo Bill, the what you call them, the
Bills
Buffalo
Mafia.
Mafia, what
Bills Mafia. Get it straight.
Baltimore, what are they? The Mafia something?
I told you
They
the
don't
Bills
travel,
Mafia.
bro.
Let's stop that.
They do not travel.
Respectful. What I'm trying to tell you is the Cleveland Browns had to leave and come back. Buffalo never did that. So how are you the best fans in the league? Half your fans are in Baltimore, other half are right there in Cleveland.
No, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. First of all, it wasn't the fans' fault that the Browns left. That was ownership.
So that's the best. So
The,
let
even when we didn't
me ask you this.
listen,
So
even when we did not have a team, we were still the Cleveland Browns.
man, your team is raggedy. The field is raggedy. The area is raggedy. Ain't nothing going right for that team at all.
You've never been to Cleveland.
I have been to Cleveland.
No, you have not.
I have been to Cleveland.
You've never been to Cleveland. I've been to Buffalo though.
Cuyahoga Falls. I played basketball in Cleveland. Come on now.
I've been to Buffalo.
And
Come
you
on,
know
Russ.
it's right.
What we talking about in Buffalo? Buffalo is like
A winning squad.
little, literally, it's not even a suburb of Cleveland. It's like East Euclid.
Hey man, look, whenever you say something important, man, wake me up. Blue, wake me up when you say something important, man, because this right here is ridiculous.
So here's again, like I said, you know, for decades, man, the Cleveland Browns, the fan base. We're not talking about the organization. I'm not calling out the Buffalo Bills and they sorry team. I'm not calling them out. Okay, so let's not do that. We're talking about you, the fan,
Yes,
your fan base,
we're the best. We have the
and
best fans
how
in the
you
league.
listen. I'm not saying that you guys have not supported your team throughout all the heartaches and pain. I get it. You have, and I commend you. I'm just saying, if you okay, so say for instance, you rank the top five fan bases in the NFL, where would you rank?
I rank us number two.
Who's number one?
I had to go with either Pittsburgh or Dallas.
You're crazy. I mean, first of all, delusional fans is not
And then
fans.
you may have Philadelphia.
Delusional fans are not fans. Okay, first of all. Second of all, Philly, you can't even equate Philly with a good fan base because if anything happens, they throw snowballs at Santa Claus. They beat each other up. They beat each other up. They don't beat up the other team like at least if Pittsburgh come to Cleveland, Cleveland beat Pittsburgh people up. You go to Pittsburgh, you get beat up by Pittsburgh still fans. Philly fans beat each other up. So no, they're out. Cowboy fans, delusional. 35 years of ineptitude. Now, you can say, oh, well, the Cleveland Browns, they haven't won anything neither. Okay, but we're not delusional. We know our team sucks. Okay, we know that. Okay, we know our organization sucks. We know our ownership sucks.
So
But
what
the
do you think
dog pound don't never go away. What is better? What is better? You call it the mafia, whatever y'all call it, whatever y'all call it.
I done told you about
There ain't
that. So
nothing. There ain't nothing.
I done told you
There
stop
ain't
saying
nothing
that. That's called the
in
Bills Mafia.
in.
Stop. You ain't that slow. You know what I said it 100 times. Call it what it is. The Bills Mafia.
Bills Mafia. Okay, Bills Mafia. Okay, good looking out.
I've been
Point
saying
is,
this.
no, point is, yes, they they're an okay fan base, but you gonna tell me that besides the two delusional fan bases, which is Philly and the Cowboys, not excluding Pittsburgh, that the dog pound, you hear the dog pound, bruh, you all running, bruh. It's the dog pound, son. You ain't coming up in the dog pound and doing nothing.
Hey,
Fans, I'm talking about the fans. I ain't talking about the organization. I ain't talking about
you barely
winning
speak
Super
about
Bowls. I ain't talking about none of that. I'm talking about the fans. I got like three or four invites on bus trips to Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and who else they play? Are they playing Buffalo?
We played them last year. We won.
Okay, yeah, that was last year. Okay, but my point is, we travel. We travel all the time. You can't find a Buffalo Bill out in San Diego
What?
or Arizona
Yes, you can.
or or, or San Francisco.
You must. What? Okay,
You're
watch this here.
crazy, man.
Watch,
That's
watch
I
this
mean,
here.
we're talking about dedicated fans.
And they will be
We're
there.
not talking about just sitting in your house, 0 degree weather, not moving fans. We talking about people fans that get up and move. I'm just
Everyone.
asking the question, Nitty. Who do you think? What's the top? No, just name the top five fan bases in the NFL. Name the top five. Start with your team if you want to.
No, I ain't even gonna put my team up there. But I mean, we make a lot of noise when y'all come to visit us, and when you come to Indianapolis uh, to a Colts game, it's a whole movie. You know what I'm saying? So but I will say this: fan base. I don't know, man, because it's like I had to give it's a tie in on number one right off the barrelhead, and y'all gonna hate me for saying this, but I'm gonna have to judge by let's see what goes on this season and get back with me on that because hey, y'all almost a tie. Y'all both got crazy fans. And contrary to what Buckeye Bill might think, the Bill fans do travel, and you do have some Bill fans, although there might not be a few, but I mean, like, I know it's a few in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? But let's see, top five, I say number one would be Cleveland and Buffalo. Number two would be Philadelphia. No, number two would be the Steelers, then Philly. Number three, let's see, number three.
Hold up, you got. Oh, wait. You just said four teams already.
Okay, well, four.
Okay, you said Cleveland Browns number one. I know that. Buffalo Bills. I don't even care if you even put them at three. I mean at two. I think they're number three. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers is number two. I think Buffalo. They do have the Mafia, the Buffalo Mafias, or whatever they call them. I like them. You know what I'm saying? I tell you one thing, man, and maybe I'm wrong or whatever. But have you ever been to Detroit? The Lions. They listen. They show up. They've been losing Pontiac. When they was at Pontiac, sold out. New stadium, sold out. Now they starting to win, sold out. They've been hanging and banging for a long time too, bro. They've been hanging for a long, long time. Now, if you want to decipher the number five, and you want to put Dallas Cowboys there. San Francisco fans, I know from San Francisco fans that they travel. Um, just trying to think that there's just not many teams out there you would say would take over a stadium, would
Buffalo
literally
Bills.
take over a stadium.
The Buffalo Bills have.
No, I didn't say. I just told you I put you at number two
Hey,
or number three.
excuse me,
You
sir.
got Cleveland Browns. You got um, Pittsburgh, Buffalo Bills, and I would argue with um, Detroit and maybe Chicago fans.
Okay, Buckeye Bill, hold on for a second. Hold that thought. Because we have a caller, Monica, on the line, and let's see what she have to say about the topic.
Hey, Monica, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, Monica. How you doing?
Hi. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yep.
ma'am.
Okay. I wanted to share my thank you. First of all, thank you for letting me join and put my 2 cents in. This is awesome. Um, I I I kind of agree with Blue Nitty here. I think number one, and you're saying fan bases, right? Regardless of what their schedule looks like or what their season even looks like, you're just saying you're asking who the top fan bases are, right? That we think. Is that what you're asking? Just the fan
Yes.
bases?
Fan
Okay.
bases.
Okay. We're not talking about how many Super Bowls they have or anything like that. We're just the fan bases. So I agree with Blue Nitty. Number one is Cleveland. And I'll tell you why, in my opinion. The fans, this team, they don't win very often. They will, you know, they'll look like they're looking good mid-season and then everything just goes. I mean, it's so, you know, uh, to be a Cleveland Browns fan, you have to be a die-hard because that regardless of how many games they win or lose, that stadium is always packed. It's always packed in a blizzard, in the cold. And they couldn't, it could be a season where they didn't win a game and it's still packed. They still hope to see something. So I got to give it to those Cleveland Browns fans. They don't have a new stadium. It's not covered. It's freezing and their team is losing, no chance to go to the playoffs or anything, they still will pack that stadium. And that's just, Cleveland Brown. I mean, that fan base is just, they're true, they're loyal. They went through some things when the team was, stolen from them and so forth, fought for their name. They have a lot of history. They are true, loyal fans. I'm telling you. And then I would say number two is Pittsburgh. I don't like Pittsburgh, but they have some of the best fans. They pack a stadium, they pack buses, they do a lot of bus trips. They are serious about it. They all have terrible towels, two or three of them. Uh, they got their song Black and Yellow. They are always going to show up. And you hate to be on the opposing team when you're playing the Pittsburgh Steelers because their fans are going to bring it. They're going to bring it. So they're number two, in my opinion, because they'll pack a stadium, but they will have sometimes something to celebrate. Whereas the Cleveland Browns may not, but they still pack that stadium, period. So I would give Pittsburgh number two. And then number three, Nitty, what did you say for number three? Because I think I agree with you. Oh, he
Buffalo
slipped. Do y'all
Bills.
remember? He said,
Buffalo
no,
Bills.
I thought he said, I think he gave the edge to somebody else. And I agree. Oh, Philly.
Oh, the
It was
Philly.
Philly.
Nah, Philly.
Yeah, it
Philly
was
fans are
Philly.
horrible.
No, I will say now I'll put Philly at number three because when they're taunting the opposing team or when they're, they show up. They definitely show up. Philly fans do show up. The only thing about Philly is that when they're not having a good season, they're quick to turn their back on their team.
Exactly.
They
That's where
are
the
quick.
loyalty come in.
Yeah, they are quick. So I can't give them that edge. I think I will have to go Buffalo Bills for number three. Wait a minute. Would it be? It's either between Buffalo Bills and Green Bay, the cheese. Is that the cheese?
Ah, we didn't mention Green Bay.
Yeah. They now we all know about cheese heads and all of that. They will show up. So I'm gonna give them the edge over the Buffalo Bills. Because and I'm looking at teams that don't always make the playoffs. They don't always do this. What Green Bay does, but you know, teams that don't have much to celebrate, but they show up. They show up. And Nitty, I know you said now I'm gonna give another the Colts. The Colts have a wonderful fan base. Again, non-covered stadium in the snow, doesn't matter when.
The Colts got a stadium now.
It's not enclosed.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is.
When did that happen?
They got
Long
done.
time ago.
They got a
They got,
dome?
yeah, they got Lucas Oil
Yeah,
Arena.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's where the
then
national.
I
That's where
then
the Big Ten championship
I
happens.
gotta take that back. Then I gotta take that back. Um, nope, sorry, I can't do it. Um, well, that's what I have. That's in the top three. I can't think of you know. And I'll put four. I'll put the Buffalo Bills at four. I'll put them at four.
It's a tough crowd, boy. Tough crowd.
I
Well,
put them at four. So that's all I wanted to say. I kind of agree, but thank you guys for allowing me on the show.
oh well, thank you for jumping
Thank
on.
you.
Thank
We
you.
really appreciate it. Again, I'm gonna put a chokehold on all that. Um, she was she was voicing her opinion, and that's what we want. We want people to come on and say their views. I might not always be right. I know Nitty's not always right. Rough Buck, he has an opinion, but we get it. His opinion is always going to be one sided. No matter how I look at him, it's always going to be one sided. But I can tell you, um, there's a lot of fan base that love their organization and their team. But like I said, the top five throughout history: Cleveland Browns, Steelers. I say the Buffalo Bills. Um, if y'all want to put the Philly in there beside the Detroit Lions, because they've been struggling for years and they still show up. And then Chicago Bears. The Bears, and again, Green Bay. So there's some great fan bases out there. And I'm looking forward to this upcoming season, transitioning into who's going to win the national championship. You got Ohio State, you got Texas, you got Oregon, you got Georgia, LSU, Mississippi State. You got teams out there vibing to win the national championship. And who do you think, right at this time, before they start playing, is the number one team in the nation? Rough up. What you say?
Well, the number one team in the nation right now is Ohio State. It's just up
Okay.
to us to lose. It's up to us to lose. But I don't foresee it happening. I think we're going to go undefeated this year, and I think we're going to run the table. I think we're going to run the table because we got the coaching staff, we've got the players, the wide receiver university, you got the running backs, you got a great quarterback who's right there at Heisman level. So, and our defense is going to be quick and fast, and I just don't see nobody beating us. That's what I think.
Well, here's the thing. They still got to get to Texas and win that game. Once they get past Texas, down in Austin, then I can make an assessment about Ohio State. But if they struggle in that game, now if they win the game by field goal or whatever, rough game, get it. They needed that, battle early.
Yep.
Might give them the light that comes on in their brain and everything. But I do think that they have the most talent in college football. The most talent.
Yeah,
They got one of the best coaches, if not the best coach in college football. You
absolutely.
got the best receiver in college football. You got at least, if you want to categorize it, as at least the third, if not the second best quarterback in college football.
Yeah,
Like you said, the defensive line and the defensive backs who've been working extremely hard with some of the veterans and some of the recruits that has come in. Man, listen, uh,
it's going. Hey, put it like this.
you,
It's a
you
lot
you
of teams
got
out
you
there.
got some real talent on that team.
We
You
do.
know, but
Okay.
then you got to look at Oregon. You got to look at an Oregon team that's coming out of the West. They've never won anything. There, to me, is the new Indiana. Not only do they have money behind them, they have some talent out there.
Hey,
So
Buckeye
they can
Bill,
blindside some people.
Buckeye Bill, hold on. And we got another caller, Miss A.
Miss A,
We can add her to the stage.
come on to the stage, Miss A. Ah, love the show.
Like that shirt?
Yeah.
How everybody doing?
Doing great.
Real good, real good. What's happening?
Well, what's happening is I kind of joined the party late, so I don't really kind of know what's going on. I was trying to catch up and see what y'all was talking about. I did hear about some teams that's been struggling, the Browns and Chicago. I mean the Bears. I don't even know their name, if they're Chicago or whatever anymore. But that keeps showing up for every year. They keep showing up. So that's about where I was coming in. So I really just wanted to join so that I could hear what y'all were talking about and get up to speed. So basically but it's good to see everybody.
You too.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank you, Miss A, for coming on. Appreciate you. What we were discussing was we had a topic of the fan bases of some of these teams. Now, I would like to know your input on who you think got the largest. Are you? Do you listen to a radio or anything?
Do I have a radio?
Or I mean, are you listening to us on your phone or anything?
I'm listening to you on my phone. Yeah.
Okay, could you please turn that down?
Yeah.
Just the phone down.
Okay.
It's giving us an echo. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's a
Not
lot
better.
A lot better.
Okay, now I want to hear your input on who you think got the livest fan base in the NFL.
In the NFL. That's a good question.
We should get a good answer.
Tampa Bay got a pretty live fan base. They got a pretty good. Their fan base. They got some diehard Tampa Bay fans that they ride with them all the time. So I'm gonna say Tampa Bay.
I ain't think about Tampa Bay, and one more that I seen last year, a couple times. One more team I wanted to add to y'all fellas is the 49ers.
I say the 49ers, man.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah,
they
go
pretty
ahead,
live
Buckeye.
too.
I know you want to say something to the fan.
hey, listen. I've been down there, and down there in Tampa. It's been. I mean, it's been ruckus down there. But again, when we're talking about famous fan bases who travel, Tampa Bay, they stay right there in Tampa. You don't see them. They ain't coming up to Cleveland. They ain't going to Philly. They ain't flying all the way up to San Francisco. They ain't going even go to Dallas.
That's true. That's true.
The most they'll do is come up there to Atlanta and South and Carolinas to support their team.
That's
So
true.
at the crib, they tight. But as far as riding with the team, they ain't riding with the team.
Let me ask you a
They
question.
just ain't riding with the team. But I like their fan base because they're very colorful. They wear the hats and things like now the dog pound we wear our dog faces and everything, but at least pirates are you know what a pirate looks like, and they do pirate things. So it's kind of like they go out and kind of like rob the fan base of hope and joy. So I like Tampa Bay's fan base. They're mediocre. They're way down the list though. They like number 10, number 20. I don't know,
What about
but
what about
they still a good fan base.
what about the Raiders?
Raiders, no. Come on.
They
I
crazy.
said Raiders.
Come on. You can have. There's not even a Raiders fan anymore. You want a LA Raider? You want a Vegas Raider? Are they? Those two bases argue with each other.
Oh,
If you ain't
okay.
from LA, you ain't a Raider fan. If you ain't from Vegas, you ain't a Raider fan.
And I used to be a
So
Raider fan
Okay,
when they were
so
Oakland.
yeah.
yeah, and from Oakland, that's three different bases that they can't get together, and everybody can't be on the same page. So Raider fans, I like their colors and everything. I love their colors. I
Okay,
love
okay,
the nostalgia of the Raiders.
okay, fellas. Okay, fellas and young lady. Hey, we got another caller. But
Okay.
I haven't seen her. I haven't seen backstage yet, but I've got I got a message through the bat phone that we have another
Okay, well
call.
listen. I tell you what. Um, Lady A is it Lady A? I'm sorry,
Miss A.
Miss A. Hey, listen. Who's your college football team?
Ohio State, the Ohio State
Oh,
University.
okay. Okay. Well,
What
I
is
mean,
there? Is there another team? Because I don't
I,
know it.
Hey,
okay.
hey,
I'm
I'm
diehard
sorry.
Buckeyes, baby.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. I got to crash the party. There is another team. You
Who?
know what I'm saying? The champions, the Indiana Hoosiers.
Man, I thought you was Notre Dame fan.
I'm Indiana. Period. I'm Notre Dame,
Okay.
IU.
Okay. So Indiana hadn't won a championship in how many years? And now it was their turn.
Never.
It was their turn. You gotta share the love. Buckeyes winning, they winning. Michigan, they needed a turn. They had to get a little turn in. They got their little turn in. Now Indiana got their turn in. We're gonna see what happened this year. I mean, y'all got y'all's
Yeah.
turn. So now we back to the
Regular
business.
programming.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't gonna let that happen again.
It's
Regular programming is up.
regular programming. It's time for station identification is over.
Yes.
We're gonna
So,
see. We're gonna see.
oh yeah, we
But
gonna
hey,
see.
I want you to call back in because, like I said, we have Kim Mallory back here, so I like to bring her to the stage. But I do want you can stay on stage, kick it with us, if you choose. But I want to bring her on stage, but I also want you to come back.
I
Come
will.
back when the
Oh
college.
no. I want that prediction.
She said
You want
Ohio
my
State.
prediction?
I want your prediction. Yeah, when you come back on the show
Okay.
before the season starts, I
Okay.
want your prediction on the standings in Ohio State going undefeated. If
Okay.
that's how you see it.
You can get that. You can get that. And I'll be back to see you
All right.
soon.
Hey, hold on, Miss A.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. And thank you for joining in.
Hold on, Miss A. Stay right there. Keep us company. Stay right there.
Okay.
Okay, well, we would like to welcome to the stage Kim Mallory.
That's Malloy.
Malloy.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Hey, first of all, I want to say go Bucks. Now, in answer to
Which
the
Bucks? We
question,
talking about Tampa Bay Bucks or Buckeyes?
the Buckeyes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Say that then.
Okay. Now, in answer to the question, the three top fan base would be the Cleveland Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers, not Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Green Bay.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Okay. Who's the other the other two fan bases? Would you consider um the Raiders or the Cowboys or
Oh
Philly
no,
or Green
no.
Bay in there?
Maybe the Cowboys, but not the Raiders.
Why not the Raiders?
They have no identity. They don't even. They're not from where they come from.
Say that.
I respect
Say that.
That's true.
They don't even,
You know.
at this point, they don't even know where they come from.
Exactly.
They're in no man's land.
They're in Vegas.
They are-
They're no
They just-
man.
They what we used to call a hot mess.
A
That's
hot
it.
mess.
A hot mess. Because they don't know.
Okay.
Now,
That's a great take, though.
Yeah.
What is it, Mallory?
It's
Malloy.
Yeah, Miss
It's
A.
Okay.
Malloy.
Okay.
It's
I got a
actually
question for you,
Boswell
Malloy.
Malloy. It's actually Boswell Malloy.
Okay. Well. Nice. Hey, I know somebody named Boswell, so that's a good one.
Okay. Thank y'all for letting me come on the show.
All right. Well,
Y'all
thanks for
continue to have
joining
a
us.
good show. I enjoy y'all.
All right.
All
All
Thank you
right.
for coming on the stage with us.
Hey, okay, um, I and I want to get deep now. I know it's hard to get there, but with this Nolan Wells situation, the ex-athlete, wide receiver from Mississippi, with all the headlines and all the back channels of information that's going on, um, I'm 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 kind of heartbroken for the family, um, and I'm trying to figure out because they keep saying he went out to this island with friends. And
With
even
friends.
the Army says never leave nobody behind. Friends never leave anybody behind.
True.
So I'm really I'm tussling with this narrative that he was with friends because they keep saying friends and these is friends and friends and friends. But friends don't leave you behind. Friends don't make you have to swim to the boat. Friends don't beat you up. Friends don't do that.
Right.
So I'm still trying to just figure out why the narrative keeps saying, well, they were friends and Mississippi has changed and we do things together now, as you can tell. Well, here's what I can see in the video of the pool. There was only one black person in that pool. So that's not diversity, you know. So I'm just trying to figure out. I'm groveling with: were they friends? Did they have resentment? Um, and what was his part in it? Also, guys, you know, was he what? Did he put himself in the wrong situation? I got a problem with that. You know, I just got a problem with that.
You know,
What say you, Diddy?
I don't think he put himself in the wrong situation. I just think that he was too trusting. I mean, he grew up with these guys. They knew him. They know him. They know each other. I think the situation was at the wrong place at the wrong time because the mother of one of the kids out there, the judge, she didn't like him. She didn't like his kind, and so and before I go any further, hey, listen, y'all, there may be some trigger warnings in this segment for this particular topic. Just bear with us, and if you have anything to say, chime in and let us know your opinion. But
Also, we need to we need to use the word allegedly. We're not saying that these kids are guilty of anything. We don't know. But we do want to know what happened and the story behind that and the motive or whatever. Whether it's foul play or something else, or we as people want to know.
yeah,
Continue.
you're right.
Brother.
I just think that he was at the wrong place at the right time for that to happen. Oh, what just happened?
I don't know. No idea.
But keep going.
Yeah, I just think that it's unfortunate for one, and there's so many stories that has come out now. Allegedly, what happened? Uh, they allegedly said that it didn't happen until the 5th of July. They took him back to the location, and they found him there.
Right.
I think that there's a lot of things been uncovered since the lawyer Ben Crump. He's unraveled a lot of things, and you can erase the text messages, but it's still in the cloud somewhere. So a lot of things that they said that they deleted is coming to surface now. He had one of his good friends testify for him, but he didn't want to go talk to the cops, or, the police or the authorities because he didn't want to do that. He just rather leave it out. But he, they know what happened. They know what happened, and like I said, it's gonna come to shore pretty soon.
Well, here's the issue. I mean, not here's an issue. These are up and coming athletes. All four of them guys that was in that picture, one, two, three, four, all four of those guys,
Right.
athletes, man, been playing football and sports since they was in little league. Look, midget football and little league, playing with each other, through high school and everything like this. And with now, I'm not saying that they would have been pros or anything, but that I mean that those life lessons on football teams of brotherhood, of trusting each other, and things of that nature. With what we learned, when we played football and baseball and basketball, how I trusted my brothers and things of that nature. It just seemed like that fell to the wayside or something. You know what I'm saying? I was uh, watching what's the movie with Denzel in it?
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans, bro, and how the struggle was, you know, to build relationships and build trust and things of that nature. And I'm just, it just feels like a deep sorrow and at a loss that this is happening, with our young sports stars, and he's not one of the only ones, Carmelo, and there's a lot of things going on here that is just it's it's not adding up, is what I'm saying.
Now, let me ask you a
It's not
question.
adding up at all.
Do you think jealousy plays a factor in that?
That's where I'm at. If okay, say for instance, You and I are on the same team, and we're fighting for the same dream and everything like that. How could I be jealous of you? You know what I'm saying? If you're
Yeah,
on the same page, if we're all on the same page, there could be no jealousy. So
right.
evidently, somehow, some way, somebody lost their way on friendship, brotherhood, and love and family. Somebody lost their way.
Now,
That's what I look like. And yeah,
go ahead.
Okay.
that's it.
Now, what I wanted to say was, um, it could be jealousy along with underage drinking.
Wow. Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes my whole thing is sometimes we overindulge and we do things that that we might not do had we not reached our limit or went over our limit of alcohol consumption. So you might think something. I mean, liquid courage is real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So might have went too far, something of that nature, but m- something happened. Something happened, and we just want to know what. Instead of you know trying to. What'd you say that sheriff name was? I can't remember his name.
Was it Lindbergh?
Lindbergh.
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway, instead of him trying to shut everything down and already, I mean, like I said last week, we hadn't even got an autopsy, and
Right.
you trying to say, oh, it wasn't no foul play.
My thing is this: wasn't no foul play, but guess what? They had the final dental records to identify him.
So if that happens just a day after he's unalive, why do you have to have dental records to identify him? Something had to disfigure him for them not to know who he was.
Allegedly, they said that they beat him up, stabbed him pretty good, and everything like that. We don't know. We just can wait for the news to come out and say what really happened. So,
Now, mind you, you got to think about this too. This is a secluded island. There's no there's not a city there. So it's not like the Bahamas, where if you go inside of the Bahamas, where there might be nefarious people and things of that nature, you might get in trouble there.
right,
This island is is situated for people with wealth to come to. So you have to bring your own drinks, your own food, your own water, everything to this island. There's no restaurant there.
right,
Okay, at least the little bit of information that I got from there. There's no restaurants. There's no filling stations. There's no Walmart. There's no CVS. There's nothing there. Just land and beautiful sand and the island. So anything that is brought there had to be brought from an outside source.
yeah. So let me
So
ask
that
let me ask you guys a question. Um, are you able to hear me pretty good, or am I?
yes, yes,
You can hear me pretty good.
yes.
Okay, but but you're right. You're right about that. I just think that it's unfortunate the way it went down, and hopefully they can get some resolution to this issue, and
For the
hopefully
family, man.
real soon.
So and the only reason why I brought it up was because these are um, these are athletes, man. Being an athlete, there's a brotherhood involved. And these young men, I'm sure throughout their lives, they loved each other. You know what I'm saying? And they protected each other. So I just want to know, what got in the way of that? Again, like Nitty said, underage alcohol, um, maybe a young lady, you know, maybe someone going to a college that they thought they should have went to. There's so many, youngsters. They watch watch too much of streaming and Instagram and things, and they live their lives through it, and they identify with something that someone else is going through, and they're not even going through it. So, I just think that something happened, and I hope they get to the bottom of it, and I pray for the families out there. Um, and I truly, on everything that I love, I don't want no one who is justly able to defend themselves and do it properly and know that they didn't do it. I don't want nobody to get pinned on
Yeah,
it. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Because I think there's some, and the reason why I say that, I I I fear that there might be setting up for some scapegoats.
I believe that. I
You
believe
know,
you're right
with
about
with
that.
the mom being a judge and a doctor, all the ties in the community, the sheriff saying nothing to watch here. You got the newspaper saying that Ben Crump AI the pool party, and it's just a lot of stuff going on that I would say the FBI or somebody else needs to get involved, and not local jurisdiction. Someone else with outside eyes and come in there and see what it is,
Right.
and I hope that happens. And I just, like I said, I'm more, I was more concerned about the athletes and their journey as athletes up until this point. 19, 18, and 19-year olds who had their life to live. And one of them was unalive, and the other ones might be going through lifelong struggles for the rest of their lives.
Right.
So it's gonna be deep, especially when all the information comes out. It's gonna be real deep, man. And I pray for the strength and everything of the families, and foresight for attorney, for the the public to see through all the minutia.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, I got a question for y'all too.
Let's
I
go.
mean, y'all know. I mean, it's plain and simple. LeBron James, time is ticking. He about to let us know in his way of where he's going this coming up NBA season. Now, I'm gonna start off with the hoopster himself. I want to know, where do you think he's going to go and why?
You know what? I've been thinking about that quite a bit. I think he's going to go back to Cleveland. I mean, it just makes sense for him to. He started in Cleveland. He's from that area in Akron. It's just best he retire from there, just to do a complete circle. You know how they say the circle of life?
Yeah.
That's his circle of life. Going to Cleveland.
What say you, Buckeye Bill?
I just totally disagree.
Okay.
Um, if he wants, listen, he has truly two good options. Philly and Denver. Not the Warriors, not the Heat, and sure enough, not Boston. New York don't want him.
No.
They don't want their championship. He can't save them. But if he could go to Philadelphia and win a championship, 4 teams he don't want a championship with. He has Hitchcomb, he has Massey, and he has an ailing center, MB, that he doesn't have to play all the time. All they need him for is the run for the playoffs. So he can take some time off. And then you got Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
That's the blueprint for a championship. Those guys. And if he wants to solidify his legacy, he'd go to Philly. Now he can win with Jokic in Denver, but it'll be a struggle because he still has to go through the West.
Yeah.
He can easily get to the championship, the finals in the East, playing with Philly.
Now, do you
But
think
he has to go through Wemby, OKC, Minnesota, the rise of the Lakers, who's revamping their team? That's a lot to go through. When you can just come right out here and play for Philly, and the only team that they have to go through is a Boston and maybe a depleted New York Knicks.
He ain't depleted. We only got rid of one.
Well, hold on, because somebody asked. Go ahead and finish what you was gonna say, Rough Buck.
I was gonna say, the Knicks only, as far as I'm concerned, we only lost like one player, which is Mitchell Robinson. But we still intact. We're still intact. So
okay, now
once people get full, they don't get hungry. Remember that. Once they get full, they don't get hungry. You can't be hungry if you full.
Hey, you don't think them dogs are still hungry?
They hungry.
Nope. Nah, they full. They in New York.
Jordan Clarkson just signed a mediocre contract just so he can stay and run it back. What are you talking about, Buck?
Bro, just so he can be in the limelight and be a part of the deal. I'm telling you this. Listen. Once you'll see this next up and coming season where they'll be lucky to get into the play-in. They'll be lucky to get in the play-in.
Okay.
No, I'm serious, man. Just think about it. They'll be lucky. You got Atlanta coming up. You got Miami coming up. You got Charlotte vamping. You got Washington, the Wizards doing their thing. You got Boston. And no matter what, Philly is still in the mix and Toronto is doing their thing. Come on, bro.
Let me ask you a question. Remember during the series, the championship series, what did the Knicks have that the other team didn't have?
Only thing I could think of was Bronson.
Experience,
Bronson.
Hey, the whole team is mature, man. The grown men play against some boys.
No, Cat ain't never been mature.
Ooh.
Cat ain't never been, and he ain't mature now. He played the part, but Cat, man, come on, man. Cat ain't all what you think he is, bro. He gonna revert back to Cat. Watch. Full cats can't move.
Well,
what's that one cat that be walking around with the big belly? That's Cat.
Okay. Well, we got to swing this back around because we kind of got off topic. But what I will ask y'all this, and I'm gonna start with Buckeye Bill because I know he's gonna say something interesting. Now, let's say LeBron go anywhere, wherever he gonna go, right? What do you think is going to happen with Bronny?
He's coming. It doesn't matter what team he goes to, they are going to sign Bronny. And so you got to think about it. Bronny, if he gets on another team, and he goes through what? This will be his third year, right?
Mm-hmm.
He'll be eligible for a max contract.
You think the
Okay?
team is going to give? Hold on, stop. Hold on.
No, I'm not saying they will give it to him, but
Okay.
every player, if you're in the league for 3 years and you played a certain amount of minutes and time and this, that, and other, you can be eligible for a max contract. Now the max, there's a floor to the max contract, and then there's a ceiling. Okay, the floor is we might be talking about 10 to 15, $20 million. That's the floor
A year?
a year.
Okay.
The ceiling, I mean, no, not for a year, but in a 5 year, 3 to 4 year period, you
Okay,
can
I'm
get a
just
20 to $30 million um, contract after being on the team for over three years. My
What's
point
up?
is,
Go ahead.
he turned down the contract that the Lakers was going to give him, 45 for 5 years. You think he can't get that someplace else?
No, I think he's a risk.
You think what?
He's a risk.
Okay.
How is that? Hey, Rough Buck.
I just think that he's if without his father playing on the team with him, he's gonna be he who's gonna want him? Who's gonna want that guy?
Bro, just like Bell, Ball. Okay, um, his dad, his dad pumped both of them up. Lamar, yeah, okay. So what's the difference between LeBron aiding his child and Harper hey, helping his children?
It's not.
Okay,
The
no.
problem is Daddy Harper is not playing no more. And his sons will go out there. They are
He
proving
still got ties to the NBA.
they can. Hey, his sons can prove what they can do in the NBA.
Okay, and Bronny has never had that true opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So you think once his dad, what do you think once his dad retires, that someone's not they're gonna just say, nah, he need to go overseas?
Yep.
Okay. I'll put money on that, man. And I don't even bet. I bet you they won't.
Okay.
Because the talent is there. And don't forget, Bryce is coming out. So you know his brother is fine, boy. That boy, he's about that business. Wait until you watch him at Arizona, man.
If he can stay
That's all
healthy,
y'all gonna be talking about is Bryce, man. That's all y'all gonna be talking about is Bryce, man. He can ready to torch him.
okay.
Come on, bro. Stop it, man. They got talent, man. It's in their gene. You know what I'm saying? It's just like in college. Okay, I'll give you an example. In college, what's his name? He played for Kansas. The guy that just came out of Kansas,
Peterson.
second overall pick,
Peterson.
didn't do nothing. Peterson, right? Didn't do nothing. Yeah, I'm always hurt. I'm always this. I'm always that. Yeah, la, 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 la. He gets into the summer league. He on fire. When
Yeah,
Bronny came into the summer league 3 years ago, he was on fire. Bronny came into the summer league and he was on fire too.
Tam Talisa sitting there asking, saying that that's why I feel like it's a business move. So it's a business decision.
It's always always a business move with LeBron. Hey, he's a businessman, man.
I mean, I get it. He's gonna make sure his kids are gonna be all right. You know, he's gonna make
Would
sure
you?
that, you know,
Would
just
you?
like
Wouldn't
okay,
you?
okay, yeah, of course. But okay, let me ask you a question. Now, when Giannis went down to Miami, do you think his brother's gonna go with him?
No, because uh, Miami feels it's a distraction for him right now at this time. Now, I'm not saying that they might not join him in the future, but right now, no. Pat Riley has said no. Focus, focus, focus. We ain't gonna do that circus with you and your brothers.
Yeah. See,
Pat Riley don't play.
that was a
Pat Riley
stipulation.
don't play, man. Poster don't play. They about this business. So and I think he got the message like, nah, y'all need to hold off. Let me get established, just like you said. I need to learn this new city. I need to figure my way around that type of thing. That's what he's gonna do. Eventually, if they can come on the practice squad and things of that nature, that Riley will let him on there if he's comfortable with Giannis's play. But if
Man,
Giannis come up there and be garbage, he ain't bringing his brothers.
hey, no, they about to be on Team Giannis. They about to work. You know, anytime Giannis work out, I think that they're gonna be on the squad with like.
No, they can practice with him, but they ain't gonna be on team. Not
That's what
this
I'm talking
year.
about. That's
Oh,
exactly what
okay.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about
Yeah,
they're gonna be Giannis personal trainers,
that's fine.
and that I mean, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because I mean, they already done made a little bit of money, so and
Exactly.
the thing is, say what you want, them is not no them boys ain't slow. So where they come from and everything, they gonna be about that paper. They gonna invest their money to where they sit back, be big brothers trainer or whatever, younger brothers trainer, whatever, and they gonna be cool. So I mean, I don't know. I don't see them going down there. He might have one. He might have one of his brothers on the squad. I forgot which one that really.
Now, like I said, it won't be this year.
Yeah, nah,
It
you're right.
won't be this year.
With that
Okay.
being said,
First of all, they're trying to round out their whole squad. They can't just put just a dude on the team. You see
yeah,
what I'm saying? They can't just put somebody on the team. They got to fill their team up with some dogs.
Right.
And Giannis's brother ain't no dog. He can play basketball, but he ain't no dog. You saw him playing them for the last 6 years. He ain't no dog. So no, we can't do that. He might be a good support dog, but he ain't no true dog.
that's
So
True.
no, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna invest into that. If you want to, Giannis, invest in him and put him up in a hotel or whatever, you can. We're not. He has to be your support group, your support puppy, all that. Bring it. But we ain't gonna pay for that. We got to fill this roster out with some dogs,
we trying to win a
some
chip.
chickens.
That's it. That's what they're gonna try to do.
That's it. So
Okay,
I mean,
fellas.
no. But going back to LeBron though, I truly believe that if he really wants to play at least this year and contend for a title, go to Philly. If that don't work out, just like my grandmother always used to say, if that don't work out, do something else. Then after this year, then you go sign a 1 day contract with Cleveland to retire, or a contract where you can do your goodwill tour. But
Right.
he has to try to get a championship. And the only avenue to get a championship is in the East. Is in the East, bro.
I can agree with
You
that.
got Wemby, man. Come on, man. Everybody getting big, just get with Wemby. He don't have to worry about that in the East. You got the Hawks, you got the Wizards, you got the Heat, you got New York Knicks,
hold on,
Toronto. Come on, bro. Indiana.
You leaving one team out. You keep doing
Detroit.
that. Everybody keeps doing that. No. My Indiana Pacers is coming back.
I said Indiana.
He said it.
I said Indiana.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But think about it. Your boy just coming back from the Achilles.
Yeah.
So it ain't like he gonna just come back and be Reggie Miller. You know what I'm saying? He's got to work his way into shape and things of that nature. You go listen. Like I said, fat cats, they walk around. That's what the New York Knicks are right now. Okay? Who's the hungriest team out there right now? Jaylen Brown and the Philadelphia Sixers. Because Jason Tatum, he ain't hungry. He almost got the same personality as Rough Buck. You get my point?
Hey.
So I'm saying, he ain't about that business like that. So then you look at Toronto, they still trying to find ways to put pieces together. They got a guy up there, he might not even play, and they done paid him all his money. Okay? You right, Detroit, they got a good team. Chicago, they got Caleb Wilson, ain't no joke, but he's a rookie. He's a rookie, bro. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, LeBron's best bet is going to Philly, man, and winning the title, going back to Cleveland and retiring. That's it. That should be the storybook ending. Go to Philly, win four different teams, retire, Cavaliers. Storybook, Joan. Storybook. And then just go and kick it at his mansion.
Okay, well, with that being said, sorry to interrupt you, but we've been kicking it. We done lost track of time, whatever,
Hey, no. You lost track of time. Me and Rough Buck, we about this business, bro. We still talking.
I feel
So
that.
here's the deal. We're going to resume this on Thursday. I do want you guys to chime in at 7:30. There's going to be some good topics to talk about and some new and current topics. I want you guys to chime in and voice your opinion. Like I said, this is an interactive sports podcast, which means you get to talk, you get to get on, you get to interact. This is your show. So looking forward to hearing from you guys, and thank you for viewing and supporting. You take us out, Nitty.
Also, what I would like to do, I would like to thank our callers for calling in. And to say, I didn't get a chance to ask, how y'all heard about us or whatever, but hey, if you called in tonight, I want you to call in Thursday. So, but I'm going to go ahead and end this. Talk to you fellas in a couple minutes.
Yes.
So, go ahead and, with that being said, peace and soul.
Whoa.
Synesthetic.
I'm trying to win my team a championship.
championship. Yeah, go. Let's go. Trying to win my team a championship. We all in the game, trying to get us some ranks, ain't ballin' to pray. Should I do what you can? Hey, Block is the name, BMG is the guy. Hey, yeah, but we working. Hey, yeah, but we working. Hey, practice make perfect. Hey, practice make perfect. Hey, trying to win my team a championship. Yeah, and we score every chance that we get. Take advantage of handles, it's all in the wrist. Got shooters on the squad. Perfect aiming up Swiss. Got shooters on the squad. Trying to win my team a championship. Everybody is playing their roles. Hey, watch out, pose.